There's a strange question that I'm going to ask you, and that question is, where are you going? That's not so strange, is it? It really isn't, but we often cannot answer that question. You know why? Most people that are going to take a trip go to either AAA or they go to some place and they get a map, a really neat map that gives you the ability to kind of take a look at where you're going, the highways you're going to go through, the stops you're going to make, the fast food or healthy food stops you'll make to your destination. But with life, it's not quite that easy, because when you're born, you have all of the puzzle pieces within the bottle of your heart and your mind and your spirit. And it's hard to put those pieces together. Would you agree with me? I'm sure you're already nodding your head. Well, the important part about knowing where you're going is you've got to take the time to just become quiet, and you've got to go within your heart. No matter how old you are, there have been things that have taken puzzle pieces and added or subtracted from the map that God has created for you in your life. That map is truly the ability for us to know where we're going, and then how to get there step by step, little by little, by creating that ability for us to really come to a place where we know where we're going. So do you want to know where you're going? Then I'm going to share with you a couple of easy pointers that you have to take a look at and find that map, illuminate that map, bring that map back together again for your life. And that is taking first and stopping. Psalms 46:10 says, "Be still, stop, and know that God is living within you. And He has a plan that is absolutely not to harm you, but to bless you beyond your imaginations." That's what He really has designed and paid for us. But we don't know that because we don't take a time to stop, listen to that whisper within us, the dreams and desires that are part of God's voice, the hopes and desires that we once had that is a part of God's voice within you. And by taking that little by little, step by step of listening closer and trusting a little bit more, taking another step and listening closer. How do you do that? Well, some people call it a prayer closet, some people call it meditation. It's necessary every day to pause, stop, and just become still. Stop all the old yesterday voices, all the yesterday feelings and emotions, all yesterday's failures, and allow to blossom up, to effervescently come up from the fountain of your heart, where the wellness, it says in Proverbs 4, is really holding your dreams and your hopes of your future. Allow that to become effervescent within you, to give you that ability to hear His voice say, "This is the way, walk in it." That may sound almost like a fairy tale. I know anything good, that good, sounds like a fairy tale. But you know what? It's a tale, all right, but it's your life tale. The opportunity for you to really have a blessing. So listen to me and hear this, that if you take one moment a day, a moment could be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, but whatever you have, and just become still. And listen to that voice within you. Remind you of the blessings and the desires that He's placed already in your heart from the beginning of creation. So you're no longer a bottle filled with pieces, but you really have your map that will take you to your destination. I'm Jeffrey Paul, and I have so much more inspiration to share with you. So keep tuning in and share with others that may need that map for their life. And remember, beauty and change begins within.